I'm not gonna do my normal intro. This is important. So, I just did the... Why is everybody yelling? I just did the first mission in the new mode that finally came out. Uh, it was not what I expected, and I loved it. It is very terrifying for me specifically because of what I do for a living. Uh, some people is like, oh, you have a job. Everybody has a job, buddy. Oh, nice. Would you like to swap horror stories about how you actually have a life? Let's see. I completed the first mission of Leader of the Pack. There are 5 missions. I'm on mission 2. uh, Apparently, when you beat the second mission, you get money, which is nice. And then you get a weapon skin. I hope it's for every single weapon in the game. That would be nice. And then we have stars, which are completely worthless once you're rank 50. And then once you complete mission 4, you also get a nice mask. I think that's a new mask. I'm pretty sure that's not in the main game. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my match, and I'm going to talk over it. It'll be a guide, it'll be a little tutorial for the first mission only. But before we get into that, some details. Once you go in, it is highly recommended to have a full lobby. It says 3 players minimum, but it is highly recommended for 4 players, because the moment someone goes down and there's no one to get them back up, it's over. The whole thing restarts. The moment somebody actually dies, the whole thing restarts. It says highly recommended to be talking to people. To be honest, I don't think you actually need communication in order to win once everybody knows what the objective is. That's my opinion. So, like the co-op missions over here, once you've done it enough, once you know the objective, you don't need to coordinate, because everybody knows their role. But, you know, not everybody's good at it, so if you feel you're not, definitely get a mic. Do not start this without having a mic. If you don't know what you're doing, you're probably going to need it. The communication is extremely helpful. Let's see. What's next? Yeah, so the first one is actually really cool. You definitely need more than 2 players. 2 people will go to one side, 2 people go to the other objective, and that's why you need 4 people, because everybody needs a buddy. And I'll go over that in the mission. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so just like Batwoman Season 2, we start off in a dirty-ass bathroom. And then you can either choose to go to Broca Tech, which is farther away, or Karni Medical, which is closer. Just pick a car, any car, and drive off. In this first part, we're going to be going over Broca Tech, because that one seems to be the hardest. It has more depth. The building is a bit layered differently compared to Kakarni. So we're going to go through the front door and immediately get detected, because it's not like the main game. The moment you walk in the door is the moment you get spotted. So be prepared for that. But anyway, in order to download the credentials, you have to open the door, and you have to open several locks. The first few locks are actually in this large room. They're all in one room. So if you know how Brokatech is, just, you know where to go. But anyway, you're looking for 2 or 3 switches. I believe it's 3 switches, but they're all in the same room. So here's the top layer. There are the switches. So this is the second floor. We're going to go down to the first floor. And in my game, this door was already open, but it's locked. So I'm not sure how to actually open this door, since I didn't actually need to open it. It was already open for me. It glitched out. But you pop open those, both of those switches, and then you go back upstairs to unlock the switch outside in the next room. So we're going to go back upstairs in that room with a laser wall. It doesn't hurt you, sadly. Now the door is open. You just pop in there, download the access key, and then you can walk or run right back out. And you can either go over or down, but it goes to the same spot. We're gonna go right. This is actually where you play the end of the game, too. So if you already know this place, you already know what to do. There's a lot of drones at Brokatech, but no drones at Karni Medical. Both areas have different types of enemies. So we're gonna go out here, and I accidentally go upstairs, but it's actually right in front of you. So where all those soldiers are, that's actually where you have to go. It's like at the pillar. There's a pillar over there, and there's a switch over there. So you have to download the credentials from the switch that I am completely running away from because I forgot where it was. Just had too much fun killing people. And then this is where I realized I made a mistake. So we go back downstairs, and there's the objective. So once you start the download, there will be reinforcements. So it is imperative you get a team member to be with you. Now, I think there were 3 other people at one switch. That's not good teamwork. I think there's 3 other people over there. 1, 2... No, there's 2. There's 2. Yeah, anyway, I was alone, so I had to do this by myself. But as long as you have a combat drone, you should be fine. That's backup. You just have to download it. It's a bit slower than normal, so if you have somebody with the fast 6G downloads, they'll be great for this mode. You'll be able to do it quicker than the other team, I hope. I mean, that's what that ability is for. Highly recommend that. Drone hacks, betray hacks, those are good for Brokatech. Just stand your ground and download this code. But you can only download this code when the team at Karni Medical has started theirs. This is a dual effort. While you're downloading here, they have to download over there. And if they're not downloading, you can't download. So I go down here, sadly, but it's okay. We do get through this eventually. This is the only footage I have of Brokatech. I actually switch over to Karni Medical. But this is basically all you have to do over here at Brokatech. You get in through the front or back door. You find those switches on the bottom floor. Destroy all those switches or unlock them. Then you go back upstairs to the 2nd floor to get the access key. And once you get the access key, you can go back downstairs outside and start the download. But beware of soldiers with heavy armor and riot drones. So having someone who can download things quickly and can have propagate hacks and an automatic weapon, good choices for Brokatech. Anyway, let's move on to Karni Medical. Okay, so now we're going to start off with Karni Medical. Shout out to this awesome person, Marcus, right here. Awesome team member. Great attitude. So here's Karni. This is where you start off. And with Karni, you can actually sneak in a lot easier than Brokatech. Marcus, being the spy he is, he just went right into stealth mode. Super appreciated that. He was really good. Great player. And we did Karni flawlessly until we actually had to start the download. So once you get in, your goal is to activate one switch, get an access key, and then open the thing upstairs to get the download started. I'll show you that here. This is where you'll need the access key to unlock it. I mean, that's what you have to unlock. In order to get the access key, you have to unlock the switch. But I didn't know that first. So we're on the 2nd floor. We're going to go back downstairs. You have to open that door. To open that door, you have to go back upstairs. But once you know it, you won't do what I did. But it's upstairs. It's actually just on the other side of the 2nd floor from where you started. So turn left once you get out. Over there. There's the switch on the other side. There's the objective. There's the switch. Just unlock that. And then you can go in the door down the stairs to get the access key. Now there are turrets here, but I think there's only 1 on the inside, 2 on the outside. This is the access key.
I got an idea.
Right next to the turret. Right near the entrance. And then once you get the access key, you can make your way back upstairs and then open that little sliding panel, and then you can start the download when your other team has started the download as well. Once you start it, they have to start it as well. Doesn't matter what side you're on. You have to coordinate, and if you don't get both of them at the same time, then you'll never be able to start it. Yeah, so once you start yours, they have to start theirs for everybody to get it. Once the download begins, reinforcements will be on their way. In my opinion, I think guarding Karni Medical is easier than guarding Broca Tech, just because of where you have to download. So, on Karni Medical, you're on the second floor. Enemies will appear in front of you, on your side, below you, behind you, but it's all manageable because you can shoot them in the doorways. I have a combat spider bot. You can choose where to put it. I'm still having trouble finding the perfect spot for the spider bot. The idea is to, kill them in the doorway, funnel them, and the spider bot will take care of them on one side, and you can defend the other side. You can put them downstairs, you can put them in near a door, but definitely not in front of the door. Although I think the spider bot can attack through a glass door. It kind of looks like it can. But anyway, once the download is actually complete, you'll be tasked with exiting both areas. And once you have to exit both areas, just find the nearest car, drive on out of there. You have 10 minutes to get from wherever you are all the way to Tidis Park, where one of the beekeepers is if you are extremely lucky, which a lot of people are not. So, all the way to Tidis Park, and then you have to regroup together, and that is where the final part of the very first mission begins. Okay, all 4 of us are here. Sweet. Okay, so this is where the ending of the mission begins. You will be swarmed from all directions. You have to stay in a very tiny spot, which you can see on the minimap in the left. If any single person leaves that blue area, the download will pause, and everybody has to get back in the circle to start it back up. This is the slowest download. Out of all the other downloads you had to do, this is the slowest one. It takes forever for this one to complete. Now, like I said, having someone who has an ability to have fast downloads is crucial. Whether that actually works in online mode or not, I don't know. It better work, because if it doesn't work, then that ability is pointless and basically false advertising. Now, you have to stay in the circle. I highly recommend somebody else with a spider bot, combat spider bot, some grenades, grenade launchers. You'll be swarmed with enemies until you complete the download. Once the download is finally completed, you'll have to destroy 2 terminals. Getting to the terminals is easy for me since I've spent quite a bit of time in Tidis trying to record a beekeeper episode. So you just run up the stairs, go into the unguarded room, and destroy the 2 little boxes inside. Very easy. You can do it with anything. Once you destroy those 2 boxes, your final task is to escape your pursuers. Thankfully, it is not on a timer. If it was on a timer, it might not be finishable. You might not even be able to finish this. But anyway, leave the area. Don't leave anybody behind, because if anybody dies, you have to start over. Leave the area, get out, and group up back at the safe zone, the rendezvous point. Once everybody is inside the rendezvous point, the mission will end. Finally, the mission will end, and then, once the loading screen is done, you'll actually be put into this new lobby, like a legit lobby, where you can change characters, you can edit your loadout, your weapons, you can upgrade your characters if you have any influence left, because you beat the season pass, you got to rank 50 and can't get any more influence anymore. So if you do have any influence left, you might want to decide to either upgrade your character or save what little points you have for the next 50 days so that you can eventually get a hitman 2 months from now. Hell yeah, man! Quality gameplay. But yeah, That's it. That's all you have to do for mission 1. And the best thing is, it keeps track of your progress. Once you beat the first mission, you can leave, and I'm pretty sure you don't have to restart the mission over. Uh, this is my first time doing it, but it took like about 5 tries to do this. I'm pretty sure 5 times. But anyway, yeah. Once you do it, that's it. You're done. And then you can start up the second mission at your leisure. And that's all I have for you today. Just a reminder for all my new subscribers, I live and work at a motel. So I probably won't be able to do a whole bunch of these because I might have to check in a guest while I'm shooting people. And then I'll be a detriment to my team. So if you don't see a lot of these videos from me personally, that's because I can't find time. So anyway, thanks for watching. Good luck. I'm hoping to do these with some friends to get these out quicker. But anyway, good luck. Let me know how you feel about this challenge mode. And as always, have a great day.